New Zealand has a fantastic reputation for great wines made from those cooler climate grapes. Pinot Noir, Sauvignon Blanc and Riesling. Up today, a Sauvignon Blanc from the North Island, which has had more than its fair share of that Pacific sea air. It's coming right up. Hi guys, welcome to yet another edition of Big on Wine, the show which, as you probably know by now, attempts to bring you news, clues and reviews. Indeed, our aim is to keep you up to speed about just about everything that's happening in the world of wine. And yes, indeed, we're back in New Zealand and my wine of the week is this one here. It goes under the rather complicated name of Elephant Hill Element Series C. Sauvignon Blanc, and the vintage is 2016, and it comes in a very handsome bottle, very nice indeed, and comes in for a price of exactly €20 a bottle where I am. Okay, let's see whether we can paint in the backstory to this particular wine. The winery in question, Elephant Hill, is based in Hawke's Bay, which is on the east coast of the North Island of New Zealand. Elephant Hill is in fact under German ownership, and the place where the winery is situated is actually called Te Awanga, lovely name, and it's close to the city of Napier, a good 300 kilometres or so up that east coast from the city of Wellington. And naturally, being on the east coast, the big Pacific Ocean is going to play a major role in the production of this particular wine. It's a single variety wine, Sauvignon Blanc, half of which is not aged in oak and half of which is indeed aged in French oak for a couple of years. And the winery advises that it will continue to prosper in the cellar right up until about 2025. So plenty of time to lay that one down. Okay, take a look at the wine in the glass. And as we can see, the wine has a wonderful kind of medium straw gold. Looks very, very appealing in the glass. Let's see what the nose on this wine can offer us. Here we go. All right, now in the nose, that's an unusual aroma, first of all. There are elements in the nose there of the characteristic gooseberry. Sauvignon Blanc, we know, does have that kind of gooseberry, blackcurrant leaf kind of aromas to it. I'm not getting any blackcurrant on this, but certainly gooseberry is present and maybe even a touch of white currant in the mix on this wine. Could even be something just a little tad sweeter as well, something in the direction of apricot or peach. So an unusual nose on this particular wine. Almost, I have to say, almost like something slightly salty in the aroma on this wine as well. Very interesting. All right, we're dealing here with a dry wine, in fact, a very dry wine. This has just 1 gram per litre of residual sugar. Let's try it in the mouth now and see how we get on with those flavours. Here we go. Looks good. Wow. Wow. Now in the mouth, the flavours are pretty much the same, but to some extent a little bit more mellow and a little bit more tropical, and even, dare I say it, a touch sweeter, or they appear to be a touch sweeter. So we're getting that white currant and gooseberry combination, but now the peachy apricot flavour, which we kind of picked up a little bit in the nose, shines through very, very clearly. Indeed, in the mouth, this is very interesting. This wine has got some subtle nuances to it, because In the nose, we had the white currant gooseberry, then that hint of peach, but now, as the wine unfolds, it's rhubarb. That takes me back a few years. Stewed rhubarb now is in the finish of this wine. It has a nice, pronounced acidity. The minerality shines through as well in the mouth. It has a lovely citrusy bite to it, and it has a nuanced intensity and power, which is mouth-wateringly lemony and clean. Now that's one of the most interesting wines I've tried for a long time. Very, very interesting indeed. Okay, what are we going to be enjoying this with? Well, I think, you know, we're going to be looking at flavourful fish, shellfish, that's what's called for here. A big seafood salad, put in a few prawns, you know, maybe a bit of squid, very nice indeed. That would also work extremely well. Keep the serving temperature relatively low. I would suggest, what, around the 8 or 9 degree mark. A very fascinating wine from Elephant Hill here. Quality stuff. Let's bring you the heads up. Sauvignon Blanc with all the citrusy gooseberry intensity we've come to expect from New Zealand, with a dash of salty Pacific breeze for good measure. Not cheap, but fully deserving of 4 stars plus out of 5. Okay folks, many, many thanks for tuning into this week's video. And of course, this was a little introduction to a fascinating, impressive little number here from Elephant Hill, based on the east coast of the North Island of New Zealand. A Sauvignon Blanc from the top drawer. Lovely stuff. Okay, if you've enjoyed what you've seen and heard, then please do feel free to give us a big thumbs up. Yeah, give us a like. We do enjoy getting those. Drop a comment down below if you feel that way inclined. Share the video around. And of course, if you haven't already done so, please do consider subscribing to the channel. And while you're about it, why not hit that little bell icon down below, and you'll be informed as soon as every new video is uploaded. And naturally, I'll be back again next week with another great wine of the week for you. But until we meet again, this is Tony Melville signing off and saying, hey, take care out there, be good to each other, enjoy your wines, and cheers.